那个 Season 3真的可能 at some point 会有那个就是那个很多格子的那个。
嗯
他说 I just finished building a new studio in North Carolina，就是我们之前说的他那个的。It was nice being able to break it in with a big memory game on episode 6，就是那个格子制 pattern 的那个。因为我在他的其他的 YouTube 的 video，其他的乱七八糟 video，他也在搞那个格子那个。应该是他的 studio 有那么大一个场地，就是那个一块块那个 LED 屏的。所以到时候如果 PP 选上的话，就我们试几次，反正让你记那个格子。对。
好吧，我们还是搞一个 CRM 吧，每个月付12块钱就付
那
了。
付是啥？就
你
是
要不让12块钱，
OK，付搞一搞，CRM 就是那个
就所有人。
哦，就是它是一个单独的软件嘛，它是个啥？
对，CRM 是一个分类，就类似于 To Do List 这种东西的分类。
OK，就是但是因为 to be honest，主要是你在 input，就是你觉得它更好搞你就搞。
对，就是这样的，因为你之前不让我付这个
啊，
钱，
你付你付
我突然觉得 it's really retarded。
啊，好，给我搞。
嗯，
你看你只要提的够那个，我搞，你搞，
就是为了12块钱，
宝宝
然后让我们整个这个东西
宝宝你
就
去搞，你去搞，你去搞。小东西。 嗯，加油，我的宝！
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that little bit of skill has got him away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh. And the shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the game's first significant moment, and it climbs up big! Oh, it's come off the upright.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Cruyff. Bellingham. Spread out to the left. Zanetti. Crosses it in. There's the shot! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
After 13 minutes is number 11.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Cruyff.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and though...
And Hullet! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Zanetti delivers.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Zanetti clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Manchester United have reclaimed it. Ambitious ball here. Scholes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Zanetti. And it's Yaya Toure. That's a lovely, neat pass. Zanetti. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti. Now Yaya Toure. Quality ball.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Cruyff. Oh, that's nice. And this is Cruyff. And it's played. Terrific header! No mistake! And the comeback is complete! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now, can they get him away? Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Yaya Toure. Van Dijk is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Engages and forces him off the ball. Toure was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's
There will be
fruitless.
3 minutes added time.
He's found a way through, and he shoots!
Dembele really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Cleared without hesitation, and the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Yaya Toure. Gullit looks to get on the end of this. Zanetti picks it up now. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1.
就像我和你的亲戚一样。
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Modric. Number 24, Howson.
Whistle goes,
Coming on
and
the
we
field,
start the second half.
Number 20, Grealish. Number 27.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Dembele. Manchester United have a free kick. Zanetti did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure. Saliba. Zanetti. A picture of focus and alertness. And Araujo. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Yaya Toure. Zanetti. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Grealish. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Manchester United, Bergkamp. Number 10, Messi.
Mbappe looking to add
Coming
to
on the
his goal.
field, Number 9,
Now it's
Andy
Mbappe.
Cole.
Ernest
Number
is
22,
wide and looking to get onto
Schneider.
this.
Substitution in progress.
He's had a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Zanetti. He's picked his way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Scholes. Ernest. Looking to play him in. Now can he find a finish? Grealish. He won't be happy with that one.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. It's a promising position. This looks promising. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Manchester United.
It's their second
Number
corner of the game,
13, Rijkaard.
and it's
Coming
been
on the
taken
field
short.
is number 3.
Fired deep.
Right.
Oh, what a climb! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Gets his head on it! And
It was
it's
very
in!
good.
Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pinches it off him. Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first? Has a shot! Off the post! Now here's the delivery. Dembele is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And that has left him in a heap. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his
Added
tracks.
minutes has been indicated.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Dembele's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. There will be 4 extra minutes. Gattuso kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zanetti.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy.
What
That
unity,
was so
what
very,
joy.
very good. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.